Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Lamenters. The group left off in a perilous state. Everybody poisoned. The exception to everybody succumbing to the poison is Claude, the only person who has not yet been symptomatic. But everyone is at different stages of being poisoned. And with not enough antidotes for all of the people who have been poisoned, the group has pressed on to search the rest of the grounds, and after searching the stables, they moved to the servants' quarters. The steward unlocked the door to the servants' quarters and opened it and was immediately hit by an arrow, which is why we are going to begin this session with initiative rolls. So we're going to have Claude and Bivoj. You guys are going to roll initiative. I will make a roll for the two guards that are accompanying you.
8.
Claude, where are you at?
I rolled a 16. And I thought I had somewhere listed what the...
Bivoj, you have a higher dexterity than the guards because they also rolled an 8. So I'm going to put Bivoj before the guards. Okay, so the bad guys actually won initiative. So let's see. Here we go. So Claude, what is your unarmored initiative? So just your your armor class with just your dex.
Would that be just the dex, or also if it's a primary?
Just dex.
Just dex. That will be an 11.
Okay. So you, sir, are hit with an arrow for 6 damage. The next arrow, is a miss with a 9. Bivoj, what is your armor class without any armor? Just your dex modifier?
13.
13. Okay, that is a hit. And the second one on you is also a hit. So you get hit twice, but their rolls were pretty low, so you only take 4 damage. You also hear some moving inside, and that's it for them. So Claude, you are up.
Yeah. Critter, go in and get him, and then I charge in after Critter, and see if I can get within range to slice someone open.
Okay. So basically, it's very dim light inside. Mostly some moonlight from the windows. There's a candle kind of in the middle of the room, but where these guys are positioned are kind of around the bunks. They're almost kind of taking cover, and so that you see the bowman as you enter. Go ahead and make an attack roll for Critter.
Let's see, what was his? He doesn't have one. 16 on the die.
That's a hit.
Okay, there's a D4 bite. Only 3 damage.
Well, 3 is better than nothing.
Yep.
Okay, so are you going after the bowman who he just bit, or are you going after the one next to him who also shot at you?
Probably the one he bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Guessing that will be the one most straight ahead.
Yep. Go ahead and make your... Well, I mean, there's basically 2 guys with bows on the left, 2 on the right, and those are the ones that shot you and Bivoj. So he bit one guy, and you can attack.
Yeah. 12.
12 is exactly what you needed to hit. Go ahead.
Whew. Let's see, that was my D10. Ooh, that's a 10 plus 4, 14 damage.
Oh my god. He's dead.
Maxed out. He got slain? Nice.
Yeah. So Critter ran up and like bit him hard, and then you ran up and just slashed down with your big sword and split through the guy's bow, through his shoulder, and into his torso. He is down.
Nice.
All right, Bivoj, you are up.
All right, I'll try to get in and slash the nearest bad guy that I can see.
Okay,
if
so
I can see any.
The two guys on the right, as you run in, were the guys that shot at you. So you see them like going to reload. So go ahead and attack.
All right, that's too bad. That's 4.
No, 4 is unfortunately a miss. All right, the guards run in valiantly, and you know what? They're going to go along on Bivoj's side and attack those first two guys on the right. Let's see if they hit. Hey, look at that, guards. Good job. A 19 and an 18 on the die. 3 and 5. Nice. All right, combat has ensued. It is back to the bad guys. So the bowmen are struggling to... their whole round is going to be dropping their bows and pulling out daggers to attack. So 2 on Claude. Wow. Miss and a miss. 1 on Bivoj, 1 on a guard. That's a miss on Bivoj. That's a hit on the guard. Okay, that's 5. He gets hit hard. Then, from beyond the other 2 bunks, you see 2 more guys, 1 on each side, who already have longswords pulled. They run up and attack. So 1 on Claude for a 17. And that longsword will do 5 more. And then 1 on Bivoj. Uh-oh, that's a nat 20.
Ouch.
So that's 5 on Claude and 10 on Bivoj.
Okay.
So Bivoj, you are down to 28 hit points.
Yep.
Claude, you are down to 43. And if Leonard were here, he would be dead. All right. That brings us to Claude and Critter. So Claude, you have one of the guys who was a bowman who switched to a dagger, and then a longsword guy that ran up. So what do you want? Who do you want Critter to attack, and then who are you going to attack?
Critter's going after the one with the dagger that was already here.
Okay, so go ahead and make your roll on him.
That's a 9 on the die. I don't have any listed for his modifier, so...
+3 is 12. He hits. What's the damage?
So +2. Oh, yeah. Damage. That was D4 again. Ooh. Plus... Yeah, that's a 4.
Nice. All right. Critter takes a chunk out of bowman number 2. All right, and are you attacking the same guy or the longsword guy that just slashed at you?
The longsword guy.
Okay, go ahead.
And you're just gonna give him a two-handed swing.
Nice.
Net 20.
Nice. All right, so that's automatically 10 because you use the bastard sword as...
Two-handed is a 12.
Oh, okay. So 12 plus, what do you roll?
+4 on the modifier, plus...
Yep, he's dead.
6.
You angrily...
22.
Yeah, you angrily slash back at him and teach him a lesson in war.
Oh, no, you don't.
Now we are at Bivoj. What does the Bivoj do? Bivoj's got a guard next to him who just took a nice hit, but Bivoj also has 2 dagger wielding dudes and a longsword guy.
I'll try to hit one of those dagger wielding guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this is slightly better. That's 8.
8 is still not a good enough to hit their lightly armored selves. All right, your guards are going to attack. So Claude, the guard on your side, 2 hits. So Claude, guard on your side, is trying to go for the dagger guy who's already wounded and does a nice 5 damage. Not enough to drop him, but definitely enough to put him into a state of being bloodied. The guard on Bivoj's side also hits with a 16 on the die for a nice tidy 3. Again, not enough to drop anybody, but definitely helps. And that brings us back to the bad guys. They are scrambling because even though they originally outnumbered you now, they're taking some casualties. So we'll start with the wounded dagger wielder, who is going to attack Claude. And that is going to be a 12, which will hit for a measly 1 damage, Claude. 1 whopping damage, because daggers. All right. You're down to 42, still plenty healthy. All right. And then on the rather unbalanced Bivoj side, we have 3 potential attackers. So 1 on each of them. So one on Bivoj, 1 on guard number 1, and 1 on guard number 2. So that's a 12 on Bivoj, which is a hit. 13 on guard number 1, and a 12 on guard number 2. So 3 hits. Damage is only 1 on Bivoj, but 5 on guard number 1. So now both guards are injured, and another 2 on guard number 2. But still up and fighting the good fight. And that brings us back to Claude.
Yeah. Oh, Critter's still going to be munching on that guy's leg.
Okay, go ahead and make a follow-up attack roll.
16 makes 19.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. What's Critter's damage?
Critter's doing 2 damage.
Not enough to drop him. Let's see how Claude does. This might be it.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a good slice. 2-handed as well. It's 16 plus 9, plenty.
Yes. Hit. What's the damage?
5.
That is enough to drop him. So there are now 3 dead guys on the left.
Right in front of me.
Yep. And I'm assuming Critter just continues to tear at the flesh of the guy because next round you can tell him to do something else.
Yeah.
That brings us to you, Bivoj. Combat on your side is still going, and just to be clear, the guy with the longsword has not been damaged yet.
All right, I'll try to hit him. And it's 13.
Yes. What's that damage?
Short sword, I think, is 1d6.
Uh-huh.
Then my damage is 11.
Oh my god. I forgot about your massive strength. He's...
Sorry. 10.
10. Okay. He is definitely very injured. All right. That brings us to them. Oh, side note, because it's been 3 rounds, the steward immediately ran for help. So he ran back up to the manor house. And next round, he will reach the infirmary. So just so that you guys didn't think he was just like frozen. All right. So now we go back to them. So dagger guy number 1 on the Bivoj. 14, which is a hit. Dagger guy number 2 on the Bivoj. That's a miss. Longsword guy number 3 on guard number 2. That is a nat 20. All right. Oh, geez. 17 plus he already took 7. So guard number 2 is dead. Bivoj, your dagger hit was minimal. So you're going to take 3. Actually, not minimal for a dagger. 24. Okay. Back to you, Claude. You and Critter.
Yeah.
You see that the longsword guy just slashed guard number 2 down, dropping him. And Bivoj has sustained some damage as well. So there's still 2 guys with daggers and the longsword guy.
Yeah. I'm pointing Critter towards the longsword guy.
Okay.
To get him in his leg.
All right, go ahead and make that roll.
7.
That's a miss. Critter runs over to snap, and the guy just backs away, swinging his sword in defense.
And I'm going after the same guy, walking up to him. You're next. 15 plus 9.
That's a hit. What's the damage?
Let's see here. 10 points of damage.
Dropped.
What?
You were not messing around today.
Dang.
All of your old school militia techniques start coming back as you fight multiple opponents. But now it is Bivoj's turn.
All right, I'll try to.
You still got
finish.
2 guys with daggers swinging wildly.
Yeah, I'll try to hit the one that hit me,
Okay.
and it will be 15 to hit,
Yes. What's that damage?
and it's 9 damage.
Oh, so close. He is very, very wounded. All right. The last of the guards, will fight valiantly to help you. And that's lame. He rolled a 7, so he misses. Back to the bad guys. You know what? I'm going to make a morale check because they are vastly outnumbered and wounded. But they succeed with a 16. So both of them will swing out. One is going to attack Claude, and one will attack guard number 1. No, sorry, Bivoj. So Bivoj and guard number 1 are the ones getting attacked. So let's see how they do. Bivoj, that's a miss, but that's a 15 on guard number 2 for 3 damage. So guard number 1. He is very wounded, but still fighting. And that brings us to Claude again and Critter.
Yeah.
So just
how
so
many
you
are
know,
left?
so just so you know, bad guy number 3 is wounded but still pretty sturdy. Bad guy number 4 could probably be killed by a bite from Critter.
Yeah. I'll send in Critter after that guy.
Okay.
Not that one. This one. Ooh, 16, 19 to hit.
That's a hit. What's the damage?
Aw, 1.
1 is enough because he was 1 hit point short. So you hear Oldrad in a fever dream say, "Bite his nuts, Critter," and then he dies. All right, and you are, I'm assuming, going to attack the last dagger wielding guy.
Yeah. I want to try basically making a swing, ending up with my sword tip at his throat. And
So are you trying to subdue him, like knock him out, or just basically? I mean, you could do a called shot to disarm him. You could try to use the blunt edge of your sword to knock him out. What are you aiming for?
Well, basically putting my sword up on his neck, and demand that he drops his weapons. And if he doesn't, I would just go and stab him.
All right,
temptation.
So here's what I'm going to
intimidation attack roll.
Yes. Go ahead and make the attack roll. Tell me what that result is.
12.
All right, roll damage, but we're going to consider it subdual damage because that is a hit technically.
Yeah, it's going to be a one-handed. Plus one modifier, 5. So does he get a shave?
He gets a shave. And now I'm going to make a roll for him. He fails his morale check. He is pretty beat up. He drops his dagger and he says, I surrender. I surrender. Seeing all the dead people around him.
Bivoj, time up.
All right.
So he has surrendered, so there's no resistance. Bivoj begins to tie him up. And guard number 1, who's still alive, will kind of, hold his sword out in a threatening fashion as well. What you guys notice as Bivoj's tying him up, which, takes a moment, is that you recognize these guys, even though they're not wearing their formal attire. These were the troubadours who were playing the music that were entertaining you.
I thought we lost them in the crowd.
Smash cut. Back to the infirmary. As a number of people are poisoned and injured and wounded and vomiting and shitting themselves, the steward runs into the infirmary with an arrow still sticking in his shoulder, and he's like, an attack has ensued. The servants' quarters, they're fighting. He's like, they're outnumbered. I'm going to get help. And he runs down the hall towards the ballroom where the other guards are keeping everybody sequestered. We're going to do a little bit of a retcon since Marie and Martin weren't here. You guys had been helping the doctor because with your knowledge of some previous encounters with poison and the doctor's medical library and his pharmacy, basically his supply of powders, ointments, tinctures, etc. You guys are going to both make some intelligence rolls. I'm going to start with Sarah. Go ahead and make me 3 intelligence rolls. And is intelligence one of your primaries?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so when you make this roll, it's your level plus your modifier, and I'm going to record the results.
Okay. So that would be a +5.
Yep, go ahead and tell me the first roll.
Make sure I have a 20-sider here. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first one is 21.
Okay, second roll.
17.
Okay. Third roll.
18.
Okay, good. Leonard, we are going to do the same things.
Okay. So the first is 11 in total.
Not as good, Leonard. Surprising, because your character is the smartest of all.
Yeah. Second
Are you
one,
you're adding your level, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
second
cool.
one is 16.
Okay.
And third one is 13 in total.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 successes total. So in this entirety of time, you guys have been able to piece together the ingredients to make an additional 4 antidotes. However, that leaves 2 unfortunate souls who will probably die. But that's still that's still definitely better than 6 more people that are going to die. All right, so what this puts us at is a bit of a quandary because the number of people poisoned exceeds the number of total antidotes. So you have the following, well, I mean, in addition to your party members who are poisoned, you have several people who are among the important NPCs who are poisoned. Prince Mamuwalde is one of the poisoned NPCs. Don Sergio, aka the Fat Man, is also poisoned. And one of the two people claiming to be Ernesto Ombroscura is poisoned. In addition to that, two of the noble ladies who were invited to the banquet are also poisoned.
The rest of the party who is poisoned are currently fighting outside? Or is...
well, no. So yeah. Oldrad and Bane are tore up. They are in bad shape.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And they are in the infirmary with you guys.
Okay. So, yeah, I will probably, if nobody stops me, then I will try to give the one dose I succeeded on to Oldrad, probably. Because
I think I think you should take it, Leonard.
Well,
yeah. So both of you are only at the first. You're at the first stage of the poisoning. So you got a little more time. People who are totally screwed right now, that like if they don't get an antidote during this next time period, would be Bane and Oldrad and Prince Mamuwalde.
Yeah.
Those three are basically on their last death save, effectively.
I've seen Oldrad do some miracles stuff for her health. Maybe he might have something in his arsenal which will help.
Yeah, well, back up. Who's in the worst shape? So it's Bane, Oldrad, and Prince Mamuwalde.
Right. So just so you guys know, because you weren't here in the last session, the doctor and the group collectively decided to give Lino one of the antidotes. So Lino is cured.
Okay, so
the ones who are in the most peril are Bane and Oldrad right now.
Yeah. I'm starting administering right now to Oldrad if I know how.
Yes,
okay, you do.
Oldrad, I agree. What do you say, Doctor?
Yes. Your party has been instrumental in finding the antidotes, and if I'm not mistaken, Oldrad found all of them, if not most of them.
He's also a healer.
He looks curiously at that comment, but then he says, very well. I suggest that the two
Oldrad shakes his head.
The two large warriors be administered the antidotes, the next round of antidotes. And you immediately hear Don Sergio say, what about me? I demand one of these antidotes. Why are they just sitting on your shelf? I should be healed. I am in pain.
Shut up.
The doctor says, I agree. Don Sergio is also at risk, as well as Prince Mamuwalde.
Yeah.
So the doctor administers two of the antidotes that were found to Don Sergio and Prince Mamuwalde, and you guys administer two of the ones that you made to Oldrad and Bane. So now, of the 12 poisoned people, 5 have now been cured. Lino, Oldrad, Bane, Don Sergio, and Prince Mamuwalde.
Mm-hmm.
The Ernesto Ombroscura is not as far along as those other guys were, and neither are the two noble ladies. Mm-hmm. But at the conclusion of this round, they have to make rolls for the next time period.
Yeah.
So with that, I'm going to have the people who are still poisoned are going to make their con rolls. So that is, let's start with Bivoj. So go ahead and make your Constitution roll, Bivoj.
That's 13.
You are on the sick list now. We'll get to you in a moment. Claude, let's see if your luck holds up. Go ahead and make your con roll.
Thank heaven for modifiers. Let's see what's my
So remember, if Constitution's one of your primaries, add in your level plus your con mod.
Yeah, I have to scroll in my little box again. 7 and 7 is 14.
Oh, Claude's luck finally runs out.
No.
You know, so it's funny because just around the time that you guys bind up your prisoner, and you and the one living guard are, have him now bound up, you start to feel sick. And Bivoj, you are also going to be sick. You guys are in this servants' quarters, and there's a dead guard and 5 dead troubadours.
Okay, we have to go back to the house. I don't feel good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we need to bring the prisoner and the hurt guard back anyway, so.
Okay, so you
Let's
guys
go.
start heading back.
Yep.
You're making your way up to the manor. I need both of you to make wisdom rolls and tell me what your result is, and add or subtract your wisdom modifier.
Oh boy.
If it's obviously, if it's primary, you get to add your level, but...
All right.
Let's down the drain. 2.
Wisdom.
Superb. You are focused on your own pain, suffering, being sick, and escorting a prisoner. What does the Bivoj get?
22.
There's my die.
Bivoj got a 22. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
It's my primary.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot Bivoj actually has a +1 to his wisdom. Bivoj, you notice 2 things. Number 1, it's colder. It's nighttime. The temperature has dropped. Number 2, there is a strong kind of damp wind. And you feel humidity in the air. Your natural senses inform you that there is a storm coming. Not imminently, but the circumstances seem like there will be a storm coming.
Storm may come. We should hurry. The wind is picking up.
All right, you get back. You're going down the hall. You're passing by the infirmary. What do you guys want to do with the prisoner? Now, remember, in addition to the grand ballroom, there's also like the parlor and a living room, and the doctor's office, like his library. So you don't have to necessarily, you could choose where you want to go in the manor.
Well, I'd say bring the prisoner and everyone to the doctor's office.
Okay, so not the infirmary, but like the office where his books and his desk and all that stuff are.
Oh no, I meant where the doctor is working.
Okay. All right, so you guys go to the infirmary.
Because the guard needs help, the prisoner is slightly hurt.
Okay. You guys go to the infirmary.
There's a good place to interrogate.
Yeah. You guys get to the infirmary, and the rest of you guys, so Bane, Oldrad, you guys are, on the mend. You're not like instantly healed, right? But like the sickness is dissipating. And you see a wounded Claude and a wounded Bivoj and a wounded guard enter the infirmary, and they have a bound prisoner who's also wounded.
What happened?
The doctor looks over as he's tending to patients, and Leonard and Sarah are assisting. He looks over and he says, if there's someone in imminent need of patching up, they're going to have to wait unless they're on death's door, because we have too many poisoned people here to deal with. He says, if you need to go somewhere, go to my parlor, if you would please, and try not to get any blood on my furniture.
Yeah.
Now, Oldrad and Bane, you guys are ambulatory. Like, you can get up and move at this point. So, if you wanted, in other words, you could go with Claude and Bivoj down the hall to the office or the parlor, but...
Yes.
Yeah, I'll escort them to the parlor.
I follow.
Before we leave, Claude, how are you faring up? Do you feel okay?
Well, I'm just now finally hitting me.
Yeah, me
apparently
too.
I was tagged as well.
So, Claude, mechanically what this means is every roll you're going to be at is going to be at -2. Bivoj, since you're on stage 2 of the poisoning, you're going to be at -4 for every roll.
Yep.
So you guys walk down the hall, escorting the prisoner. The wounded guard will go with you just in case the prisoner tries anything. And you guys go into the parlor as the doctor suggested.
Yeah.
Who is this man? I'm asking Claude and Bivoj.
Looks like it's one of the musicians from before.
Yeah, and as he
Apparently,
says that,
they're more like assassins or something.
as he says that,
Assassins.
you notice that Oldrad and Bane, you guys do recognize this man's face. He was actually playing the mandolin in the ensemble.
Mm-hmm. I grab him by the front of the shirt and I say, "Who hired you? Did you poison us?" And I punch him in the face too.
I'm gonna
Right.
quietly pull Oldrad aside for a moment. Like, I already killed like 5 of his guys. He's the last one standing. So
Good.
they weren't all that good, but just pressure him.
Yeah, then I continue my interrogation.
Just so you know, I'm not going to say he's on death's door, but he's somewhere near bloodied and
Yeah.
death's door. Like, he's already taken an ass.
I'm not. Yeah.
One good punch.
No, I mean, if you're not doing lethal
Yeah.
damage, right?
No,
So you're
I'm
just
not.
kind of intimidating him, and
Good body shot.
so
We're just putting the thumb on that wound.
it I'll say that it doesn't take much for him to be intimidated at this point. And he says, "We were hired by Dr. Moskvin to perform, but it was a setup."
What?
He says that young noble, the one from Southport, Ombroscura, he hired us to put together the ensemble. We did an audition for the steward, and the doctor hired us to perform at the banquet.
Which one of the Ombroscuras it was? There seem to be 2.
He goes, "Well, that one that's lying on the sickbed,
All right.
that wasn't the one that hired us.
That wasn't the one.
No."
So he's the real one.
Yeah, I told you guys. I had my doubts. Oh wait,
Where's-
I did not tell you. Sorry.
Do you fools have more antidotes?
I don't know what you're talking about. We were hired. We weren't. He says, we didn't do anything with the poison.
I
They
backhand
were
the
still
shit
there
out of him.
when the doctor read the scroll out loud, right?
What's that?
The musicians were there when the doctor read out the scroll.
No.
They were gone.
Because the doctor got the scroll right before the last course, before the dessert was served. The musicians had been excused after the fourth course. So they had already gone back to the servants' quarters.
Okay.
Okay, as the guy says this, and Bivoj has his...
I'm going to let all of you guys who
All
are
right.
there make wisdom rolls to see if you could determine if he's telling the truth.
15.
That's another 2.
17.
17, is that the highest?
I got a 15.
No, -1, so 16 for me.
I have
Okay.
17.
So actually, all three of you guys, Claude, you're not sure. You're just confounded by this. But all three of you guys think that this guy's telling the truth when he said that they have nothing to do with the poison. And for that matter, when he told you that he was hired by that Obscura.
All right, Bivoj immediately darts out of the room to the infirmary.
Okay.
I
Bane,
follow.
Oldrad, and Claude, what do you guys do?
I tell the guard to watch over this one, and then we're gonna go to the infirmary, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the guard is watching over that guy. I mean, he's bound anyway, so he can't really go anywhere. You guys go back into the infirmary.
So is the 2 Obscuras there?
No. Just the one that was sick.
Okay. I ask, where did the other Obscura go? To who's there?
Everyone else who wasn't poisoned was sequestered in the grand ballroom.
All right, we have...
Okay, I thought he was there.
So, well, he was there when you guys had the interchange between the two of them, both of them claiming to be the real Ernesto Obscura.
Yeah.
But the one who's poisoned is the one who claimed that he was Ernesto Obscura, and he did not have the signet ring.
Right. So let's go to the ballroom, I suppose, then try and find this guy.
How much time does Ernesto have left from how he looks?
He has one more phase. Now, I mean, at this point, right? Because you guys were able to, well, not you guys, but Sarah and Leonard were able to craft 4 more antidotes. So you have, the potential to cure 10 people out of the 12 who are poisoned.
Right. Let's see if we can squeeze some more info out of this guy, because he should have had at least an antidote for himself. Or if he was smart, he didn't eat whatever was poisoned, because he would know.
Well, the one that's in the infirmary is the one who could not find could not find his signet ring. The one who came here from Piatra with Prince Vessel in the carriage, and he is poisoned. And what do you want to ask him about?
I wasn't going to ask him. I'm looking for the non-poisoned one.
Oh, okay. So you guys want to go back to the ballroom?
Yeah,
before heading there, with the others, I'll try to explain the doctor what we learned from the guy very quickly, and then I will head back to the ballroom with the others.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to clarify to my own self, the troubadour assassin said that the non-poisoned one is the one who hired him, right?
Basically, what he described was what you guys have perceived as the non-poisoned one, the one who actually had a signet ring.
Just wanted to double check that part.
Correct.
Yep.
All right.
Leonard is probably there in infirmary and seeing that they are standing over the bed and goes to Oldrad. Do you have any other idea how to help them? We are trying to help the doctor, but this is...
We're going to go try and squeeze some information out of the other Ernesto, because it seems like he's the one who hired the assassins.
Oh. Okay. Good luck. We will try to help here. Or at least I will try to help here as much as possible. Yeah.
Do your best. So I guess we're going to the ballroom to try and find him?
To the ballroom.
Okay. You guys get to the ballroom. You see a lot of frightened people. You see a lot of, the remaining guards are all kind of manning different doors into and out of the ballroom.
Look around. Is the other Ernesto there?
Nope, not there.
I looked at one of the guards.
Well, when you guys entered, the two guards immediately at the main hall entrance, look at you guys. Two of you guys are covered in blood, and the other two are covered in your own vomit. And they're like, they just kind of look at you quizzically, and one of them asks, what's the update? What's going on?
Where's the Ernesto Ombroscura? We need to find him quickly.
They look around. You guys look around. You don't see him. The guards say, no one's come back from the infirmary since all of you left earlier.
Where has this bastard gone?
Well, the last time we saw them was when all of you left with both of them to go see the doctor in the infirmary. But none of them have come back. I assume that they were sick in the infirmary.
Because he went to the library with somebody to double check some sort of book meta-wise, because I wasn't there.
Yep.
Right. And then they went back, and then from there his location isn't known anymore.
Precisely. So you collectively determined that that's the last location, was the library. The doctor's library / office.
Okay. But we were just there anyway.
Yeah.
The guy.
You were in the infirmary.
Well, we were in the infirmary.
We took him to the
doctor
office.
sent us to his office.
You
then
took
we
him
went
to
right
the
back
parlor.
to
You took him to the parlor to interrogate.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go check the doc's office.
All right. In the library.
Okay. You go. I'm realizing now that this is a bit like the game of Clue. Anyway,
that movie was just on the other day.
Totally not my fault. You guys go back down the hall. You go to the doctor's office, and immediately, Oldrad, I'm going to need you to go ahead and make a wisdom roll. Well, actually, all of you can make wisdom rolls, but Oldrad, I'm going to actually give you a +2 to this one.
So I get a +1.
16.
13.
Okay. So
only 16.
Pretty good for Oldrad.
Oldrad, do you remember where you found one of the antidotes?
No, too many concussions. I'm sorry.
You found a secret compartment in the library.
Yes. Is that the one with the candlestick? Yeah.
Yes. In that secret compartment, you found an antidote that was not covered in dust, and there was something else in there that was covered in dust.
Yes, that I have in my possession right now. Because I took it.
The door to that secret compartment is open.
I track this and I say to the others, I closed that when I found the antidote. Let's go check it out real fast.
Where was his room? Maybe he's there.
Don't worry about that. Come here.
Okay. In that compartment, you find a note. It's looks like it was written on a piece of parchment from the doctor's desk.
Yeah.
And
I can't read. Who can read?
Somewhat.
So if none of you can read, you find something written. You need to bring it to someone who can read.
Are we all really that
We're all that dumb.
Jeez.
Who? So it's me, Bane, Bivoj, Claude. You're there too, right?
I'm not sure anymore.
The only yeah. So Claude, if you stayed with them, you can read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll give you the paper.
So
what does it say?
So Claude, you can read it, but in addition to reading it, I want you to make an intelligence roll.
Not one.
Okay. So it's not that you can't read the note. Okay, you can read it, but what it says is deliver the candlestick outside of the main gates, and I will give you the location to 4 more antidotes.
I'm gonna cut this guy's head off so fucking bad.
As soon as he tells us where the antidotes are.
Yeah. Well, we're currently down 3 antidotes to cure everyone.
Yeah, we only need 2. Because I believe I've gotten the information of that we're short 2 now. Let's go get these antidotes, boys. Because I have what he wants. I pull out the candlestick holder. I found this in this secret compartment with an antidote.
Well, we could try rustling up a little ambush.
I agree. Someone should one or two should hang back with ranged weapons, and then
well,
myself.
I was thinking getting a boost up on the wall.
Yeah, that'd be good, and then kind of hide behind the wall with bows or whatever, and then myself and Bane will be there.
I'll try those poisoned arrows I have.
You do whatever you want. Just be ready to kill this guy after he tells us.
And get Critter there as well, so when he shows up, then you can just send Critter after him.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So let's do
that. Just so I'm understanding.
Yes.
Before you go out to the grounds, the main gate,
yes,
right? Are the 2 poisoned people going to be trying this at -2 and -4 respectively, or are you going to go get some antidotes? I'm just throwing that one out there.
That's up to them. I don't know that.
I'm wondering why I haven't even gotten an antidote yet. Yeah.
Just throwing that one out there,
On my way to the armory, I'll stop by the infirmary.
Okay. So, Claude, are you also going to stop by the infirmary, or do you playing the game at -2?
No, like I said, I'm wondering why I haven't taken a swig yet.
I'm gonna need to armor up. Because I'm still in my costume, I presume.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm adding 2 more people to the cured list. Sarah and Leonard.
Yep.
You guys will be operating at a -2 for everything. But at this point, the doctor tells you that there's nothing else that you can do without more antidotes. 2 people are definitely going to die. And there's no way to make more antidotes because you used all the potential ingredients. So do you want to take antidotes and join the rest of the group, or what else would you like to do? I'll start with Leonard.
Unless the others join us and tell us about the plan to meet someone outside the game who might have.
Let's assume that they're doing that, because if they're going to take time to armor up, then there's time to tell you guys what's going on.
Yeah.
So
basically, Leonard stepping up to the dock and saying
right. So
I'm going to go after, so I need
yeah,
cure.
I'm going to assume that you guys are smart enough to pull Leonard and Sarah out of the infirmary to update them on this. And do you show them the note?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Great. Sarah and Leonard, both of you make intelligence rolls.
think this is 26.
Yeah, that's good enough. You recognize the penmanship. The penmanship on this note is precisely the same as what was on the scroll. You inform your friends about that. So, all I need to know is, are Leonard and Sarah taking antidotes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, as well.
So at this point, all 6 of the party have taken antidotes, and the other 3 NPCs that have used antidotes are Lino, Don Sergio, and Prince Mamuwalde.
Yeah. So there is 1 antidote left for the 3 people who are currently.
Yes.
Yeah, the 1 nobleman and 2 women.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So in that regard, after taking antidotes, is everyone going to armor up?
Leonard will just get his crossbow if it is still in its place, because that might also not be the case.
I'm just buckling up my stuff with my sword, both swords, and getting my bow and quiver.
Bivoj will just grab the bow and the poisoned arrows.
I don't think I need armor, so I'm going to grab my bow and all the arrows, and I'm going to tell Bivoj, let's flank them. You get on the right, I'll get on the left.
Yep.
And try to go stealthily.
Yep.
Bivoj, can I have 1 or 2 of those poisoned arrows as well?
Oh, okay. Here you have 2 of them.
All right, thank you.
Okay. From the tactic standpoint, is there like a building next to the main, or from behind the corner would be a viewpoint to the main gate, or is it directly like a main door of the mansion to the main gate?
It's open ground. So, I mean, there's buildings, but not adjacent, right? So, like, as you guys are walking from the manor out towards the main gate, to the right was the stables, to the left were the servants' quarters. Mm-hmm. So there's no adjacent building. It's a 10-foot stone wall.
Okay, how far away is the servants' quarters?
Like, the servants' quarters and the stables are both like 60 feet away on either side of the main gate.
Mm-hmm. Great. I'm going to stealth to the servants' quarters and try to find a place to hide where I can get a good look at whoever's there.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'll need to know. If you guys are kind of splitting the party with this, who's going to the servants' quarters side, who's going to the stables side, and who's going to the main gate?
Leonard goes to the stable side, basically to and is attempting to do on the other side similar to what Sarah is doing.
Okay. So, Sarah, all right, and then Claude, where are you and Critter going? And
well, I'm sending Critter up to the main gate along with some of the guys, and okay. I was planning on being either up on the wall, or perhaps a tree close enough to the wall to be climbing up into, to look over and be able to see.
Okay, which side? The servant side or the stable side?
Stable side.
Okay, so you and Leonard are on that side. Bane and Oldrad, which side are you guys going to? Or main gate, servant
main
side,
gate.
Or stable?
Main gate.
I'm going main gate.
Okay.
Are there like battlements on the walls?
No, I mean it's more just like an architectural structure, right?
Yeah, okay.
So like there's the gates have like these taller stone pillars on each side, and then it drops down a little bit, and then it's like a chunk of 10-foot wall that runs the distance.
All right, I'll go to the side where there is less people. I'm not sure if it's Leonard's or...
Well,
I think to Sarah's side. So the servants' quarters.
So are you going up on the servants' quarters or on the wall on the servants' quarters side?
Ooh.
If I can get to the wall or on the wall,
okay.
I'll go there.
All right, and everyone, everyone has weapons, but let's be specific. Leonard, what weapon do you have?
Crossbow and no armor.
Okay,
so.
Claude?
Hmm?
What weapon do you have at the ready?
My short bow with the poison arrow.
Okay. Sarah, what weapon do you have at the ready?
I have a bow, I have 2 poison arrows, and the rest of my arrows.
Okay, Bivoj?
I have my cracked composite bow and the poisoned arrows and the short sword that I borrowed.
Okay, and who's, let's see, Bane and Oldrad, what do you guys have at the ready?
Battle axe, armored to the teeth, and my butcher's blade.
Okay.
And before we get out there, I tell them if myself or Bane raise our arms like this, shoot that guy. That's the signal.
Okay. All right. You see, as you guys are going out, the people who are going to the sides, I'm assuming are going to go in advance, right? Because you're going to need a little more time to get into position.
And stealthing.
So Leonard and Claude, you guys make your dexterity rolls first. You can add in any class features for stealth if you have them.
If it's primary, it's again with the level.
Yeah.
That was a dex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
15.
Yeah, 19. Yeah,
okay.
19.
Good. Sarah and Bivoj, you make your rolls.
I got a nat 20 for 28.
Okay.
I got dirty 20.
Okay. You guys all kind of get into your positions. It is dark. It is starting to rain. There's a drizzle. The wind has picked up. And as you are on your respective buildings and your walls, as you're getting up into position, the only light that you really see are 2 hooded lanterns that are posted on the pillars flanking the main gates.
Can I grab one?
I mean, they're on hooks, so you could. So as Bane, Oldrad, and Critter are approaching the main gate, you guys can see the best. And through the wrought iron gates, about 20 feet past, you see a person in all black with a black hooded cloak and a black mask standing outside of the gates holding a box. They do not seem to be armed.
Holding the lantern forth, I see this, and I say, "Who are you really?"
I'm just the messenger. I'm unarmed. As you can see, I have the antidotes in this box. Bring the item. Don't try any funny business. We have you surrounded.
I pull out the item. I pull out the item.
The person nods and in a manly voice says, "Don't try anything funny. We have you all surrounded. You can tell your friends. If we make the exchange fairly, we will leave. You'll have the antidotes and everybody will get what they wanted."
Oh, I'm sure.
Do we hear this?
You can hear, yeah, I mean, you guys are not that far away, so you can hear, I mean, bear in mind, right? Like, you can hear talking, you can't hear the entire conversation because the people who are on the flanks, you're like 60 feet away from the main gate, and the wind is picked up.
Okay, do we hear we have you surrounded?
No.
And is this Faker Nesto? Do we know?
The voice does not sound the same. And also this person's tall. Like this person's like 6'2".
Well, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna look around.
And I say, or maybe I just kill you and pry the crate from your dead hands.
You could try, Bane. You could try.
How do you know who I am?
Because you're the tallest one out of the group. They warned us about you. Don't let your anger overcome. I don't really want to die, and I'm sure you guys don't. And neither do the people who are poisoned. So just hand over the item.
I'll walk out by myself.
Okay.
With the item.
He stands there, and when you're within 5 feet, he opens up the lid. You could see inside are 4 more antidotes with the fluid.
Ink.
Yep. Yeah. And he closes it. He says, "Do you have it?"
It's been out in my hand the whole time.
Okay. He reaches out his hand, and he holds the box halfway out in his other hand. Okay. He hands the box to you. He takes the candlestick. And he just stands there and he says, "Okay."
I back up a couple feet and I put my hand up like this.
Okay.
Right. Oh, shoot,
sorry,
motherfucker.
Roll initiative, everyone.
Cool.
It is so on.
18.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Okay, I have my arrow notched, so I get a +4 to my initiative.
Cool.
Jeez, what's this?
16.
All right, I'm going to go around and call people out. So I know Bane had an 18. Bivoj, what'd you have?
16.
Claude, what did you have?
10.
Okay. Sarah, what did you have?
I have a 21.
Leonard, what did you have?
Can I ask, is initiative with the level bonus as well, if primary is dexterity, or without it?
No. This is just initiative, so just your dex bonus.
21.
Oldrad, what'd you get?
7.
Okay, let me roll for them. You guys, having planned this out according to Oldrad's plan, you see, as he's holding a lantern, you see him raise up his hand like that. Leonard and Sarah, you get to go first. So you remember that Oldrad told you that if he raised up his hand like that, that was the signal to fire. Okay,
I've got a regular arrow.
Yeah.
And I am holding my action.
Okay. Leonard,
until I see something else to hit.
Is there because I guess I have pretty bad angle to the place to see. I do see main gate, but I don't see.
No, you could see because he walked out 20 feet, so you could see because he's holding a lantern. So all you guys see is Oldrad raising his hand, and the guy that he just did the exchange with. That's what you saw. So
okay. Okay, so I guess do I see the guy, or is he hidden behind?
Yeah, you see him.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll let loose.
Okay, attack.
15 plus 2 17. And question, is this less than 30 feet or more?
More.
Okay. Then 17 to hit.
Damage?
8.
Ouch. Okay. Here we go. The first arrow on Leonard does a 15 hit.
Yeah, definitely.
You take 1 damage. The second and third are misses. The fourth is a nat 20.
Jeez.
So that's going to be 12 damage on Oldrad.
Bring it.
Then we have does a 15 hit Bivoj?
So just
yep.
quick question. I had 18 AC. No still hit? All those hit? I mean, besides the nat 20.
Yeah, you're the one that got hit by a nat 20.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so the Bivoj is going to take 4 damage. Then we have a 19 plus 2 is 21 on Bane.
That's a hit.
That's 5 on Bane. I don't know why I even bother, because Bane is a bag of hit points. Then a 17 plus 2 is 19 on Claude.
That hits.
Okay, so that gets you, that's 4 more. All right, so arrows rain out at you guys. And the interesting thing is that 4 of those came from behind you, people on the walls and on the buildings. This brings us to Bane.
My turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sarah, you held your action.
Not my turn.
Would you like to do something now?
Well, I want to swing around and see if I can see anybody.
Great. Make a wisdom roll.
And did you say I took 4 damage?
Yeah.
17.
Okay. About 60 feet away, you saw some movement in the bushes on the grounds. Would you like to take your turn now?
I want to wait until I can actually see somebody.
Cool. Bane, it's your turn.
That's right. It's my turn. I raised the battle axe to strike down this lanky smacking in front of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention one thing. The guy who Leonard hit with the arrow, like, he spins back and starts to run away. Bane, it's your turn.
Was that the one with the crate of
yeah, it's the guy who has the candle. It's the guy who has the candle right now.
All right.
Do we have the antidotes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Or at least a box.
I am going to attack the runner awayer.
Okay, so you start chasing him and you're going to attack.
That's a nat 20, baby. That's
all right,
plus
what's that
8.
Damage?
28. That is 5 plus 3, 8.
And what's the damage on your weapon? Is it D8?
It's a D8, yeah.
So 16. He falls to the ground. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, you're still in range. All right, so the following is going to happen. Bane, you slash, the guy drops, and just behind you, right by Oldrad and Critter, there is an explosion of flame. And everyone is going to take 22 damage.
Oh,
Claude,
my God.
Claude, it is at this point that you must begin lamenting. Because Critter is dead.
Oh!
Me too. Oh!
No. This was centered on the people in the middle. Oh. So all you people out on the flanks are not dead.
Oh.
But Bane is going to take 22 damage, and Oldrad is going to take 22 damage.
Jesus.
So Bane, you're down to 48. Oldrad, you're in bad shape, buddy.
Down to 19, right?
You're down to 19.
Okay.
Sarah, it's your turn.
As the flames die down, do I see anyone?
No. There's the flames don't die down for you because you were looking in the opposite direction behind you at the bushes. Would you
okay,
like to
do I see anyone lit up?
No.
Shit.
Still want to pass?
Yeah.
Hey, Bivoj, your turn.
All right, the arrow that hit me, was it from behind?
Yes.
All right, I'll try to turn around.
Okay, make a wisdom roll to see if you could spot where it was from.
All right, that's
You see where Sarah is pointing.
24.
All right, you successfully see on your side, the same side as Sarah, some movement in some bushes about 60 feet away inside of the estate.
Yeah, I'll try to hit him. Or them. Well, that will be... 20... Oh. 24 to hit.
Yes, that's a hit. What's the damage?
4 plus potential poison.
Okay. All right.
I try to look where the possible cover could be.
Well, like I said, there seems like someone's concealed amidst the bushes on the grounds, inside of the grounds.
I mean for myself.
Okay. This brings us back to Sarah, if you would like to take an action. You just saw Bivoj shoot and you heard somebody go, ah!
Okay, I still don't see anybody. I'm going to wait till
you see movement in the bushes, and he just shot somebody in the bushes where you saw movement.
Okay, I will shoot at another movement point. Actually, why don't I shot where Bivoj shot?
Sure, go ahead.
And this is a regular arrow. So this is 12 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. That plus 3. So that's max damage 11.
Okay. It is now Claude's turn.
Yeah. Did I see anywhere where the arrows were coming from?
Did you turn around after you were shot at?
Might be right. Yeah.
Or did you watch your dog explode in flames?
Well, probably be in the same sideline.
No. 100% not.
Okay.
So you were on the stable side with Leonard.
Mm-hmm.
Leonard shot out once he saw Oldrad's hand. Leonard followed the plan and shot the courier. Arrows flew by from behind at you guys. So you have a choice to make. Were you watching forward, or did you turn to see where those arrows came from?
Look where they came from.
Okay, so you turn around, make a wisdom roll, see if you see.
Wisdom was -1. Yeah. 7?
Nope. You have no idea. Somewhere amidst the grounds behind you, inside of the interior of the walls, were those arrows. That's where they were coming from, but you do not spot them. So what would you like to do?
Do I not notice from the corner of my eye the flash of light?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Then I turn back my that way.
Okay.
See what happened.
Okay.
And
you see a dead guy, and Bane, and Oldrad, and Critter on fire.
Yeah.
Critter's not moving.
I'm gonna yell, just get back in the gate and close the gates, and then I jump off the wall, or lower myself down.
All right. This brings us to Oldrad.
Besides getting blown up, what happens to me? Like, what's going on?
I mean, arrows shot at you guys as well, from outside of the gates. Yeah, so it occurs to you with your huge wisdom that you have, that maybe the courier wasn't lying when he said we have you surrounded.
Well, I didn't doubt that already. Okay, is the box in one piece?
Yeah.
Cool. Then I go inside. I say, grab the candlestick, Bane. Let's go.
I grab the candlestick and search the body for anything else.
You will do that on your round, sir.
Yes.
Top of round 2. Leonard.
Yep. So somebody shoot from behind me. So I cannot shoot this turn. So I will try to reload and then hide myself inside the stable. Is it like...
Okay, so you're getting down off of the stables and getting inside. That's your whole turn.
Yeah. Okay, so no reload.
Got it. All right, time to roll a lot of dice. Okay, the first one, Leonard, do you have a better than 11 armor class?
I think I'm lucky because without armor it should be 12.
You are lucky because that would have hurt. All right, Bane. That is a 19.
Miss.
Okay. Bivoj, that is a 15. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay, you're going to take 3 damage. Sarah, that's a nat 20.
Oh, man.
For 12 damage. So you're down to 38. Bivoj, you're fucked up. You're bloodied, very bloodied. I didn't realize how messed up you were. That's ouch.
I should be on 17.
I have you at 16. Maybe I was wrong in a calculation. You're right, 17. That is still 17 out of 50. Means you're not in good shape.
Yeah,
right.
I'm in very bad shape.
Let me go back to the rolls. Claude, a 19.
Hits.
For 4 damage. 34 out of 60.
Yep, still above half.
Another burst of flame erupts, literally just on Bane, because Oldrad backed up for his round. 17 more damage. Bane,
without me even having a chance to react? That's kind of bootsy, man. What the hell?
Welcome to Magic. You're down to 31 out of 75. And that brings us to you, Bane.
Where did this flame come from the second time around?
It didn't come from anywhere. It just exploded right on you.
Fireballs.
Is the messenger dead?
Oh, the messenger is cooked.
All right, I'm going to take his mask off and see if I recognize him and search him.
You see the candlestick on the ground that was once in his hand. You take his mask off, and what's left of his burned face does not look familiar to you at all. Although it is... his complexion is dark enough, and what's left of his hair, his black hair, his brown eyes, and his complexion would lead you to believe that he is Vep. He is of the Vep ethnic group.
Now I'll grab the candlestick and rejoin Oldrad.
Pleasantly, the candlestick is not even warm to the touch.
Excellent. Is it glowing?
Oh yeah, it's circled in green.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fire. All right, that is Bane. So you grab that, and this brings us now to Bivoj.
Didn't I get a turn?
Yeah,
Yes,
you remember when you decided to preemptively move your turn down to the second or third from the bottom? That's where you are now in initiative. So
Okay.
it's Bivoj's turn.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, I'll try to look for other movement in the courtyard. And if I see some, I'll shoot them.
Yeah. Well, you it's the same crop of bushes. So
Okay. In that case, it's 23 to hit.
that's a hit. What's the damage?
8 plus possible poison.
Okay. All right. Now it's Sarah's turn.
Okay, I'm going to do 2 regular arrows. I'm going to do a dual shot. First shot is 18. I'm going to aim for a bush.
Yeah, so you hit. What's the damage on that?
Okay. That's 10.
Okay.
And then my second arrow at another bush. That is 22.
Yep.
And that is 11.
Okay. All right, Claude, you are up.
Yeah. Did I notice anyone, something that Sarah was targeting, or?
Go ahead and make a roll. Because
12?
you're on the Leonard side. So
Yeah, that was a 12 on the die.
okay. You notice some bushes next to a tree about 60 feet away on your side, inside of the grounds.
All
and
right.
some movement, so you can.
I'll take aim
Okay.
with the bow. Plus 19.
That's a hit. What's the damage?
5.
Okay. And Oldrad.
Heading. Am I inside the gate now?
Yeah.
Do I see anyone other than my friends
Well,
in the
so-
nearby vicinity?
Yeah, you go through the gate on the rain's coming down. On the left, you see Leonard like sliding off the roof and running into the stables. You see Claude up on the wall. He just fired an arrow to your right as you're running.
I go down the wall.
Okay, so but nonetheless on that side you see Claude.
Yeah.
On the right side you see Sarah and Bivoj over by the servants side. They're also, it's like everybody's shooting inside.
Inwards, yeah.
Yeah. So and then about 100 feet up the walkway is the lit up entrance to the manor.
I'm gonna take my full turn, and could I make it to the house?
You can make it almost to the house.
I'll make it almost to the house then, because I'm gonna try and deliver these antidotes.
All right, you're just hauling ass.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Top of the next round, starting with Leonard. You are inside. You've made your way in for cover, and you are inside of the stables, Leonard.
Okay, so I'm basically sit next to the door, and since I didn't manage to do it last turn, I try to reload my crossbow.
Okay. As you're reloading, the 2 stable boys run out in their pajamas with blankets wrapped around them, like, what's going on? What are those sounds?
Get inside, it's not safe.
And they panic and run back inside. All right, time for a lot of dice to be rolled. We're going to do the interior things first, starting with the stable side. So, Leonard, you are no longer a target, but Claude is. This is respectively the following to hit rolls: a 22, a 21, a dirty 20, and a 7.
Yikes.
So, Claude, those 3 hits out of the 4 are going to yield 11 damage on Claude. So you are now down to 23.
Yep.
Then we're going to do the other side. One is on Sarah. One is Bivoj. I think both of those are a miss. 14, does 14 hit Bivoj?
Yep.
Wow. Your armor class
I have
sucks.
13 without the armor.
All right, Bivoj is going to take another 4, and then Sarah, I know that a 3 on the dice isn't going to hit. So, Bivoj, you are hurt once again for 4 damage. Bivoj's looking pretty rough with 13 hit points left. All right, Bane. Ooh. So we have a 19, a 21, and a nat 20.
The last 2 hit.
Okay. So the regular one, the 19, is going to do 3. The nat 20 is going to do 15. So that's 18 total damage on Bane. Bane, you are down to 13 hit points. It is now Bane's turn.
I'm looking for cover.
You
Getting back inside, getting
you
wherever
wanted
I need to get to.
All right. So you're basically running to get inside of the gates.
Yep.
Okay. You are hit twice. You take 17 damage.
Ooh.
I'm dead.
Well, you're
I
not.
thought how did he get
You're not.
Yeah, how did I?
interaction? I got hit again?
I got hit 2 more times.
So, Oldrad, you actually no one sees what's happening because all of you literally are aiming at, looking at the manor in that direction. Bane running towards the gates. Bane, you feel like you got hit by arrows, but they also burned when they hit you. So you are unconscious right now.
Bill, the one I may have hit, that was with the poisoned arrow.
Yes, I have 2 notes next to that.
Okay.
All right, Bivoj, you're up. Make a wisdom roll, Bivoj.
All right. That will be nat 20.
Okay, Bivoj. You're looking in the direction where you've seen action in the bushes. Over your shoulder, though, you see Oldrad running past, carrying the box, but you don't see Bane. So, like, instinctively, you just kind of look, and when you look over, you see Bane just flop on the ground right inside the gates, and he is down. What do you do?
All right. Would it be possible for me to shoot one more shot and then hop down to Bane?
No. Make a choice.
All right, then I hop down to Bane.
Okay, you hop off the wall and you run over to Bane. That is your action because you're about 60 feet away. So this brings us to Sarah.
Okay. I still don't see anybody, right?
Yes, you see people shooting you from the bushes. You've already shot at them.
Okay, so they're standing up now, right?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
But bear in mind that the only thing illuminating them is the moonlight, which is obscured by clouds and a storm. So
I don't see Oldrad, right?
You saw Oldrad hauling ass towards the manor, and you saw an arrow wing by him.
Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm loosing 2 arrows.
Okay.
First one is a 19 plus 7.
Yes,
so
hit.
that one
Damage.
will hit. And that damage is 9.
Okay, still up.
And
Nope, I'm sorry. Dead.
good. Oh.
Second arrow.
Mm.
Miss.
Okay, that's 10.
Miss. Okay, we're on Claude.
Yeah.
You dismounted from the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make a wisdom roll.
15.
Okay. In similar fashion, you saw Oldrad running by, and kind of instinctively, you're like, wait, where's Bane? And you turn, and as you turn, you see Bane just like, you see him running through the gates, and he's carrying the candlestick, and then you see these 2 glowing, what look like arrows, but you're not sure. They just hit him hard in the back, and you see him just flop.
Yeah.
And he's down, and you see Bivoj running over towards Bane.
Yeah. Which way do the gate doors open and close?
Inward. Well, they can
Inward.
open either way. They're on hinges, so they're wrought iron gates. They can open inward or outward. So,
Okay.
but they're open out towards the exterior because Bane and Oldrad and Critter walked out there, so they pushed them open.
Okay. So they're on the outside. Okay. Getting flanked from both sides. I'm gonna shoot on the guy on the inside that I can see.
Okay, on the ones that you were shooting at before.
Yeah, with another poisoned arrow.
Okay.
And it's 24 to hit.
Yeah.
For 2 damage plus poison.
He's still up.
And I'm gonna make my way towards the or crawl my way towards the gates.
Nah, you're making your way. You're not going to get there this round though.
Yeah,
So
I know.
You get about halfway there, whereas Bivoj blew his whole move to get there. All right, Oldrad, if you run full speed, you can make the remaining 40 feet to the manor and get inside the door.
I'll do that.
Okay, you do. And that brings us to the top of the next round. Leonard.
Can I, as I'm going in, can I like look around and see if there's any other people attacking us?
No,
In my position?
no. You mean on the outside?
Yeah, on the outside. Like as I'm running towards the
Yeah.
house.
So I'll say that you passed the bushes on either side of the main path.
Yeah.
Where the assailants were on the inside of the grounds, and maybe at one point you saw on the servant side, on Sarah's side, you saw one of the bowmen just get shot and fall back.
Okay. I scream as I'm running in the house. They're in the bushes.
All right, you get inside, you make it inside the door.
Yeah.
You're soaking wet, and you have the box.
Yep.
All right, this brings us to Leonard.
Okay, so I think because I was hit previously, that came from inside, so I will look from the side of the door and try to see if I see anybody who's is aimed our side.
You know where you were shooting before, right? So you could pop out and fire off a bolt from there.
Yeah, so Yeah, I will try to pop up from the side of the door and shoot anybody who I don't know who I see.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, and that will miss. That's 4 in total, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a miss. All right, it is their turn. So I'm going to roll for these guys first. So that's an 8, a 14, a 10, and another 14 on Bivoj. So 2 hits.
Yep.
For 5 damage. Bivoj's down to 8 hit points. Then we're going to roll for interior stable side. Oof. A 19 and a 17. Claude, does a 17 hit you?
Yep.
Okay, so the 19 and the 17 hit Claude.
The slight cover from crawling didn't help.
Oh, you know what? What's your armor class?
Currently 11.
Okay, so I mean, even with a +4, that wouldn't have helped. So that's 11 on Claude, which is not good. Claude, you're down to 12 hit points. And then 1 from the servant side on Sarah, and that is a nat 20 for 13 damage. Sarah's down to 20.
Almost like you're trying to kill us, Bill.
The dice never lie, man. All right. We have Bane. You need to make a Constitution roll, my friend. It's your primary. You can add in your level and your modifier.
Okay, that is a 13 on the die. Is 21.
Okay. Two more glowing looking arrow type projectiles hit Bivoj for 7 damage. Bivoj, you are down to 1 hit point. This brings us to Bivoj. You get to Bane, and you are shot by 2 glowing arrows from outside of the gates, and you are feeling almost dead. And Bane looks unconscious.
All right, Bivoj is not the strongest.
I mean, he's not the strongest, but would you like to maybe pull Bane and move yourself out of the range?
I'll definitely try that.
Okay, you're going to go ahead and make a strength roll at -1 because you have a 6 strength. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Leonard. Yeah, you have a -1.
I have 6 strength as well.
Go ahead and make a strength roll.
And that's 20.
Okay.
19.
You pull Bane out of the range of the open gates. So you're behind the wall just inside of the gates. And that's all you can do because you have 1 hit point and Bane weighs like 400 pounds. Sarah, it is your turn.
Okay, you said 1 came from the servant's side of the bushes.
Yeah, so you get the impression that last fat shot that you did dropped a guy because you saw him fall.
Okay, well, I am going to set up 2 arrows again.
Okay.
And I'm going to aim toward where that last arrow came from.
Yeah, so the other guy, go ahead.
Okay, so that's a dirty 20.
That's a hit. What's the damage?
That's 6.
Okay, still up. Second shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him again. with a 19.
Okay, damage.
And that is 6.
He also flies back after your second arrow hits him. All right, that brings us to Claude.
Muted.
As I'm getting close to the gate, I probably finally notice Critter down.
Well, so you get to the gate. You haven't gone past the threshold, and you saw Bivoj dragging Bane's motionless body, and Bivoj's shredded. Like he himself looks like he's barely standing. But Bivoj drags Bane just inside the opposite side of you, and they're taking cover behind the wall.
Yeah.
And yes, I would say at this point you notice that the remains of Critter and the courier are both still burning.
Yeah. Do I see anyone on the outside of the gate?
No.
No.
The area that you're in, that entrance is still lit by the second lantern. So there's a lantern on each of those columns flanking the gate.
Yeah.
That
I
area
wouldn't be
lit.
in the middle of it. I would still be on the wall.
Yes.
And
I assumed you're still behind cover.
yeah. Could I try and reach around to the gate and pull it closed?
Yes, you can close
without fully exposing.
You can close one of the sides. So it's, if it's open, you can close the one that you're closest to.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do that.
You do. You just reach and kind of pull, and you hear it creaking, and it closes. All right, this brings us to you, Oldrad.
Remain in cover.
You're inside. You're moving down the hall. You get to the infirmary with the box of antidotes. You go in. The doctor looks shocked to see you soaking wet, but also with burn marks and pain. He says, "What's going on?"
I give him a shortened version of what's happened outside. We were ambushed by some figure. I don't know what they did, but I suspect magic was at use. Someone dropped a massive explosion on top of myself and my comrade, and they're still outside fighting. Here's these antidotes. There's 4 in there, and I summon the other guards. We really need backup, and I leave.
So you could summon the guards, or the steward who has had the arrow removed is patched up. He can get up and go into the ballroom.
Yeah, somebody summon the guards, I say, and I go.
So the steward gets up from his infirmary bed, and he kind of runs over towards the ballroom. Are you heading back out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you kind of relay that information.
Drawing the great sword.
Okay. That's like a round or two, let's say.
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
All right. Back to the top with Leonard.
Okay, so from my side, I have to reload, so I try to take from the cover of the door frame to see what's all around while reloading.
Okay. You are reloading. All right. This brings us to the bad guys.
You got fewer dice to roll now, huh?
Yeah, I do. So there's one on the servant side who is going to take a shot. Bivoj, you take 3 damage and you are down.
All right.
And then some other things are happening. And now it is, it would be Bane and Bivoj's turn, but you guys are unconscious. Bivoj, next round, you're going to make a constitution roll. Sarah, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to look on. I'm going to be using archery next, and I'm going to look on the other side. Do I see?
Just to be clear, you have a longbow, correct?
Yeah.
So make a wisdom roll to see, because that's the opposite side of where you are. So number one, it's further, and number two, you weren't firing in that direction, so you're not sure what's over there.
Yeah, exactly. I want to look first. So wisdom roll. I know what that does. 10.
You don't see anything over there. Over your shoulder, however, you do see Bivoj slumped over Bane. Both of them look unconscious, and across on the other side of the gate, just inside the gate taking cover, is Claude, who also doesn't look very healthy.
Okay.
You can still act.
Yeah, I'm gonna get down.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get down to the inside the
Yeah, so you get off the servants' quarters. Do you want to take cover inside the servants' quarters, or do you want to go over by the apparently lifeless bodies of Bivoj and Bane?
I want to pick up arrows inside the servants' quarters.
Cool. All right.
I'm not sure how many I have.
This brings us to you, Claude.
Yeah.
Make a wisdom roll. This doesn't count as your action, but let's just see if you notice anything.
11.
Okay, you don't.
Yeah.
I guess you would have noticed that Bivoj got shot, obviously, because it's right across from you, and now he's slumped over.
Yeah. I was more wondering if I can have any idea of where some of the assailants might be.
Well, he was shot from the cross side, from the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, where you were and where you had been shooting, that's where he was shot from.
Yeah.
2 arrows flew over there. One of them hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna like go. I don't have rage because I'm not a barbarian or anything, but I'm basically go in rage and just run sword out towards some bush and see if there's anyone there and just whack them.
Okay, so you are about 60 feet away from the cross, but actually a little more than 60 feet away from those cross bushes. So if you run full speed, next round you'll get there within melee.
Yeah. So basically it's starting to hit me that critter is toast. And some of my buddies are down as well. So.
All right, so you start running towards those bushes across.
Drawing my two-handed sword and...
Okay, you do. Oldrad, you are inside. You've delivered the antidote. You've explained what's going on. This brings us back to the top of the order with Leonard.
Okay, so from my side, I currently have loaded. So again,
pop out and shoot.
Yeah, look out and shoot.
Okay, go ahead.
And that's 17.
Yes, that's a hit. How much damage?
And that's 4 damage.
Okay, success. All right. 4. Okay, something is happening over there. This brings us to Bane. Bane, make a Constitution roll. Bivoj, you're on deck. You're going to make a Constitution roll.
Okay, that's level.
Dirty 20 for Bane. Okay, that's good.
9 for Bivoj.
That's not good. You guys are both still unconscious. Sarah, it is your turn. You are inside of the servants' quarters, and you said you wanted to look for arrows?
Yeah.
Okay,
grab whatever's there.
Make a wisdom roll.
Oh boy. Okay. Woo, 16.
Okay, you are able to find a quiver with 12 arrows.
Okay.
That's your round. Claude, you are running, and this round you can make it and attack. There are two guys. One of them has a whole bunch of arrows sticking out of him and a couple crossbow bolts, and the other guy has nothing wrong with him. You are muted.
Kind of like raging. I'm going to go for the guy that hasn't been hit.
Okay, go ahead and make your melee attack roll.
See if I can get my two-hander in there. No. It's always a better idea. 11.
Just misses. You run up in full rage. You swing. The guy's like, whoa, like, ducks down kind of.
It's always a better idea to make an attack while running.
Oldrad.
But I might be plowing into him, but...
Yes. Oldrad, this round,
outside?
You are running. You get to the front door. You open the front door. The rain is coming down. Where would you like to go?
Do I see any enemies?
With the extremely limited lighting available, you can make a wisdom roll.
$17.
All right. As you come out on the right side, it's not so much that you see motion. You see a blur of motion as Claude is just enraged, just swinging his big sword, and you see two guys in the bushes that are now engaged in melee with Claude.
Yep.
So
I run that way, and I'm gonna kill whoever the hell's there. That's an enemy.
You can run full speed, and next round you can attack.
Sure. Cool.
All right. Top of the order with you, Leonard. Make a wisdom roll first. This is a freebie.
Okay. Oh, natural 20 for 19.
Beautiful. Then as you're reloading, you look out, you see Claude ran past you. You see Bivoj and Bane slumped over, and you see four guys, all in black hoods, black masks, with long swords approaching Bivoj and Bane and rifling through their stuff.
As I'm reloading, I'm just shout, they are after the candle. Where Bane is.
Okay. You reload. You yell that out. They're doing what they're doing. This brings us to Sarah. You hear Leonard across from you yell out. You are inside getting arrows. What do you do?
I come out to the doorway and I knock two. I am going to do a dual shot.
Okay. So you see, when you open the door, you see Bivoj and Bane's bodies. You see four guys all in black, and they are rifling through Bane and Bivoj's stuff.
Okay. First arrow. That is a 23.
That's a hit. Damage.
$11.
Okay. Second arrow on the same guy or a different guy?
Different guy.
Okay.
Another 23.
Okay.
And that's a 9.
9 damage. Okay. Claude, make your attack roll.
Finally. 17, 25.
That's a hit. And this is on the guy who has not been wounded, right? So go ahead and tell me the damage.
11.
Ouch. That hurts. All right. Oldrad, you run up and joining Claude in the fray. You see one guy who's well, actually both of them are wounded now.
Okay. hit the guy that Claude's hitting.
Okay.
That is a 13.
It's a hit. That's a hit. Damage. This is with the big sword, right?
Yes, sir. 7.
7 damage. All right. Leonard.
Yep.
You see Sarah pop out the doorway across from you and fire 2 arrows at the group of guys, and you have reloaded.
Yep.
Do you want to shoot one of the 2 guys that she injured already, or the other 2 that haven't been injured?
I think I will try the ones who haven't been injured.
Okay, go ahead, fire.
And that's 10, so that's probably...
That's a miss, yeah. All right, their turn. So 3 of them are going to rush over and attack Sarah with longswords. 1 of them is going to run over. Sorry, 2 of them are going to attack Sarah with longswords. 1's going to run over and towards Leonard, and then the last one's going to run out the gate. So we have 2 attacks on Sarah. What's your armor class?
13.
Okay, 15 and a 19. Those are hits. Sarah's going to take 4 and 8 is 12 damage. You're down to 13. 1 of them's going to run over to Leonard, and that's all he can do because Leonard's further away, and the last one runs out. This brings us to Bane and Bivoj need to make Constitution rolls again.
15 for me.
Okay.
10.
So that's 1 fail, 1 success. Or, sorry. Sarah, you can no longer shoot a bow because there's 2 guys slashing at you with swords. What would you like to do? I mean, you can try to shoot a bow, but you would have to step back and shoot once. Or you could switch your weapons.
I don't have any other weapon.
Ah, I see. All right, what would you like to do? It's your turn.
Poke their eye out.
Yeah, you could use an arrow as a melee attack, like a dagger.
Yeah,
It does 2 damage.
I know.
Or you can disengage and fire, step back 5 feet and fire.
I'm thinking of running out. Jeez, this is a hard one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking of running out past them if I can.
Sure.
Oh, wait, that's attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, well, okay. So explain what you want to do, and then we'll figure out how or if it's possible.
I want to get the one who's running away with the candlestick.
Okay. So if you do that, they're going to swing at you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hoping on my dexterity.
All right. A 12 to hit and a 23 to hit.
Okay, that last one hit me.
Okay. He hits you for 7, which drops you down to 6 hit points, and you are running.
This time I only have 1 arrow, and I want to hit that guy.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Oh.
Next round, you can shoot him.
Oh, okay.
All right, Claude, you're up.
Yeah. Ready for another swing at the guy I'm trying to hit.
Yes. And then Oldrad, you're on deck.
13.
Okay, damage.
8, 11 again.
He is very wounded. Oldrad, you're up. Would you like to attack the guy who is very wounded, who Claude's been hacking at and you've been hacking at, or the other guy?
The one who we've been attacking, that's a 13.
Yep.
It's a lot more damage than last time, plus 4. 12 damage.
You guys just hack the shit out of this guy. You're like, die! You carve him
Just
up.
die already, you son of a bitch.
All right, top of the order, Leonard. You can't reload because there's a guy slashing at you.
Okay. So my idea was I'm in the stables.
Yes.
There is probably like a shit ton of tools around, like pitchfork, rake, stuff.
Yep. Absolutely.
So I will try to make. Is there a back entrance to the?
Well, there's two sides to the stables. Yeah. So there's another set of doors.
Yeah, so I would like to basically try to run through the stables, trying to make it as difficult terrain as possible by knocking out tools on the and since I probably need my action to do that, I will probably
you're disengaging and trying to evade. Go ahead and make a dex roll.
Okay. Okay, so is this Dex is primary? Is this with or without the with? So 12.
Okay. You start like running away and kind of knocking things over as as the one guy is chasing you. This brings us to them. So the one remaining guy by Oldrad and Claude is going to attack. That's a 18 to hit. 1, 2, 3, Claude, 4, 5, 6, Oldrad. Oldrad, does an 18 hit you?
Yep. Meter beat, right?
Yep.
Yep, hits.
For 8 damage.
Brings me to 11.
You are down to 11, indeed, sir. All right. These two run after Sarah. That's an 11 and a 19.
19 hits.
Okay, for 8 damage.
Okay, I'm down.
Sarah is down. Okay. Leonard, that guy's chasing you, and something else happens, and now we're on Bane for a Constitution roll, and then Bivoj.
17.
That's a make.
13.
That's 3 makes and 1 miss for me, I think.
Yep. All right, Claude, you're up. There's one guy that you and Oldrad are fighting still.
And I'll give it that. That's a 10.
Miss. And Oldrad, you're up.
14.
Yes, hit. Damage.
10.
He is so close to death.
Yep.
You guys notice.
I tell him to surrender.
Round. Okay. Well, I'll make a morale check. He succeeds. He will fight on. Okay. You do hear the door to the manor burst open, and you see 4 guards hauling ass outside, kind of looking around as the rain's coming down. This brings us to the top of the order with Leonard. You are still trying to get to the back door and evade. Go ahead and make a dex roll versus his roll to see if he can catch you. You're probably going to win unless you really suck at this roll, because I rolled a 6 for him.
Okay, so that's 10 on the die, so 17.
Okay. You like make your way towards the back. You get out the back door, and you hear the guy like trip over a rake, or something that you knocked over. So you have evaded him this round. All right, it is their turns. Let's see. 1 attack. That's a 21 total. For 7 damage. Wow. Claude, you're down to 5 hit points. All right. Then something else happens. Bane, you're good for now. Bivoj, you need to make a Constitution roll, and then Sarah, you're going to make a Constitution roll. Bivoj, what'd you get?
4.
Uh-oh, that's 2. Sarah?
Yay. 15.
Okay. All right. Claude, your turn.
Yeah. Slice and dice. That's better. 27.
Yeah, that's a hit. Damage.
6.
Okay, you carve him down. Oldrad, at this point, you see Claude finish off the last of those 2 guys. The guards run out. They're like, where, what's going on? Where do we go? What's happening? You know,
They're clad in black, and there's more this way. And I say, follow me, and I go that way, and I look for more people to kill.
Okay, you start running towards the gates. The guards will follow you. Top of the order, Leonard. You've gone out the backside.
Yep.
Of the stables.
So
I'll see. At this point, Leonard, you'd see. Again, the rain's coming down, limited light, but you see what looks like Oldrad and some guards kind of coming towards the main gate.
Yeah. Is there someone on Sarah, Bane, and Bivoj?
No.
Okay. Basically I know that one enemy is in the stable. The other 2, which were after Sarah, are hanging out somewhere there, or do I see them?
You don't see them because they're outside of the gates.
Okay, so I will now run to Bane, Bivoj, and Sarah and try to get to them, see how they are doing.
Okay, you make it that far. All right, some things happen, some things happen, some things happen. Bane is good unconscious. Bivoj, you need to make another roll.
Alright. That's a nat 20.
Okay, Bivoj, you are unconscious. Sarah, you need to make a Constitution roll.
10.
Okay, Claude, are you following Oldrad?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are running. Next round, you'll get closer. Oldrad, you and the guards are running. You can see about 40 feet up ahead by the gate, because there's still one of those lanterns illuminating that area. You see the slumped over bodies of Bivoj and Bane. The gates are open. You don't see anyone else.
Go to help my comrades.
Okay, so you run over there. You get to them. Both of them are unconscious.
Quick question. What time is it?
By now, it's probably midnight.
So technically a new day. Right?
Your abilities would be connotated by a rest.
Alright then, never mind.
This brings us to... You know what I will say? As you're passing to get to Bivoj and Bane, you notice Sarah's slumped over body outside of the gates.
Okay,
Like
I direct
outside of the gates.
I direct the guards to Bivoj and Bane and say, help them get inside, and then I go over to Sarah and I start helping her get inside.
Okay. When you get to Sarah, next round you'll be able to like pick her up and go with her. Yeah. But you get to where you don't see anyone else outside of the gates.
Yeah.
All right, so you get to Sarah. This brings us back to Leonard. You also get up to that area around the same time. You see Oldrad outside of the gates, like kind of picking up Sarah, scooping her up.
Okay.
You see the guards running over to Bivoj and Bane and starting to pick them up. It takes 2 guards to pick up just Bane. and
Okay.
one to pick up. Well, actually, both of them are pretty big, but Bane's wearing heavier armor, so it's two guards pick up Bane.
Yeah.
One picks up Bivoj, and the other is kind of looking out, alert and looking around for danger.
There's one more in the stable, I say, and I will finally try to load up.
Okay, so you start loading up. You tell them. You give them that warning. Bivoj, Sarah, Claude. You also arrive. Do you go out by Sarah with Bane, or do you out into the outside of the gates, or do you go over by Bivoj, or do you go into the stables? Because you also would have been there when Leonard, yelled the warning that there's one more inside the stables.
Still on a rampage, so I'm gonna go for whoever I can hit. So basically towards the stable.
Okay, so you go into the stable doors, and around that same time, you see one of these guys, turn and spin towards you and rush to engage you. So next round, you'll both be in melee. Oldrad, you pick up Sarah.
Yep.
All right, back to the top. Leonard.
Also on my turn, I pray to Peshwick to not let my comrades die. They don't deserve it.
We'll make that roll next round.
Sure.
Yeah. Do I see, the one in the stables is out of my view? Do I see any rest, or are they far gone?
So you could move. I mean, I'll give you a couple options. You can go out by where Oldrad and Sarah are, outside of the gates. You could go into the stables, and probably because it's a short distance, get a shot off on the guy that Claude is rushing to attack.
I think I would, because I basically run around the stables, or at least as I get it. So yeah, I will slowly go to the entrance to see, because both doors should be open. If I see the guy, and if I see him, I shoot him. If I not, I will not.
Okay, go ahead and take your shot.
Okay. That's 10. It's probably miss.
Miss.
Yeah.
All right. This guy is going to attack with his longsword, attack Claude. Does a 15 hit.
Yep.
You take 8 damage, Claude.
And that takes me down.
Claude is now down. Okay. Things happen there, things happen there, things happen there. Bivoj's being rescued, Sarah's being rescued, Bane's being rescued. Oldrad carrying Sarah, guards carrying Bane and
Did I get to make a roll?
You can make a percentile roll, please.
Okay. Okay. 30.
Ooh. All right. You feel that Peshwick has heard you, but that's all that you notice for now.
Nice.
Back to the top of the order, Leonard. You see that guy swings out his longsword after your bolt missed him and hits Claude, and Claude falls.
Mm-hmm.
The guy is turning now because he saw a bolt fly over his shoulder, and he's looking in your direction.
Yeah. Is there a guard around me, or
There's a guard coming in by Claude's side? Yeah.
Yeah. I tell him, there in these stables, and seems like there is another. And yeah, I will start loading another shot, hoping that he doesn't get to me in time.
Okay. The guard runs up and takes a swing at the assassin and actually hits for 7 damage. All right, the assassin then swings back at the guard and misses. All right. Unconscious. Oldrad, you are carrying Sarah at a slow pace back to the manor. Back to you, Leonard. You reloaded. You can shoot.
Yep, I'm shooting in order to help the guard.
Okay, just tell me if you roll a 1.
No, it's 3.
Okay, so you do not shoot the guard. The guard swings. Nat 20! There you go, guard!
Yes, let's go!
12 damage, which is literally just enough to drop that guy down.
Whew.
He is dead.
Finally,
The
someone
other
rested.
guards are carrying heavy Bane and medium heavy Bivoj, following Oldrad's lead back towards the manor. All right. Next round, the guard picks up the nearly lifeless body of Claude. Claude, you need to make a Constitution roll.
Let's see, that was +7, I believe. Yeah, +7. 9.
Oh, Claude.
Yeah, that was a 2 on the die. Yeah.
All right, Leonard, would you like to help the guard carry Claude?
Yeah,
Or-
definitely.
Would you like to go outside of the gates to investigate further?
No. Claude is priority, and yeah, I want to help the guard carry him to infirmary. I don't think any of the others are in the surrounding, so I will try to help bringing.
So the last of the assailants was slashed down by the guard. The ones who didn't leave. You guys all carry the unconscious, heavily wounded rest of your party back into the manor.
Mm-hmm.
You get inside. You get into the infirmary. And the people who at this point had the antidotes in the last shift are now out of those beds. With the exception of the people who are still poisoned, because you haven't decided who gets the remaining antidotes. And when you bring all of your severely wounded, almost dead comrades into the infirmary, the doctor says, "By the gods, what happened?" And he's, you're explaining what happened. He's telling you quickly, like, lay them out, take their armor off. I need to dress their wounds. And he's searching furiously through his pharmacy to find the appropriate things to see if he can revive your friends before they die. And we will find out what happens on the next episode of The Lamenters. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, as always, for liking and subscribing and following our epic storyline. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace.
Well, hello, and welcome to Bill Allen World. I am Wizzy, the Wizard, I'm back once again to remind you to subscribe and click on the notifications button, and also watch videos that are over there. Tune in to the next episode of whatever show you are just watching and watch other shows featuring Bill.